मुसाफिरों, मेहरबानी करीने ध्यान आपो। इस भारत रत्न कॉन्फ्रेंस में अब इंडिगो एयरलाइंस अपनी सक्सेस की उड़ान लेकर आ रही है। आप सभी से निवेदन है कि अगले 10 मिनट के लिए अपनी कुर्सी की पेटी बांधे रखें और अपने मोबाइल फोन को फ्लाइट मोड पर डाल इस तूफानी सफर के लिए तैयार हो जाएं। Good evening everyone, my name is Ankush Chirimar and my topic for today's presentation is Indigo, take off towards success. Let me begin by asking a very simple question to this knowledgeable and learned youth present over here. How many of you want to do a business? Well, I'm sure Jethalal and Sundar have inspired us enough. And we all want to be business tycoons someday. But how many of you dream to or plan to open an airline company? None of you? Welcome to the Indian aviation industry. The industry which is known for its extreme volatility and challenges and which has witnessed the downfall of giants like Air India, Kingfisher, Deccan, etc., etc., etc. But surprisingly, Indigo was the only airline which was profitable in this industry for more than 10 consecutive years of profitability. And not just this, it has more than 55% market share and everyone knows about their punctuality. So as Indians, we are always being told, जितनी चद्दर हो उतने ही पैर फैलाने चाहिए, right? But Indigo surprised the entire industry by ordering 100 aircrafts with Airbus. Listen to me, in the very first year of its operation. And this deal, मेरे प्यारे भाइयों और उनकी बहनों, was one of the biggest deals in the Indian aviation industry back then. Isn't it too much to ask for a single airline company? But how did Indigo do this? Let's deep dive and understand more on this. Let's try to understand the 3 fundamental truths of Indian aviation industry. While booking a flight tickets, what's the first thing that you look at? Hey, Indigo, ये बाढ़ में अपने को क्या low prices चाहिए, सबसे सस्ती होनी चाहिए, right? So that's, I'm talking about those who are paying from your own pocket. Otherwise you would be like, नहीं भाई, मैं तो high prices वाली देखता हूँ, मेरा reimbursement तो firm करती है ना. My smart articles, I'm not talking about you, I'm talking about your underpaid friends. The filter of price is the only thing that matters to most of the customers. Another question, how many of you have boarded an airplane at least once in a lifetime? Many of you. Congratulations and welcome to this elite club. For boarding an airplane is still a dream of many Indians, including me. So by now, you will already be convinced that Indian aviation industry is tough to do business in, right? But let me make it more tough for you. What if I tell you that the most expensive element in your profit and loss account that makes up 45% or even 50% of your operation cost is completely out of your control, because that fluctuates based on the geopolitical situations, and that is the fuel cost. As Indians, while purchasing big things, we follow this golden jugaadu rule. Sasta, sundar, tikau, right? So Indigo exactly followed this rule by buying 100 aircrafts from Airbus. How? Sasta. So Airbus was waiting to re-enter Indian markets, so it offered discount as high as 50%. Sundar. So Airbus aircrafts were way more efficient than Boeing aircraft. This is how you, an airline company, would define the word Sundar, right? Tikau. Indigo operates for something called as sales and leaseback model. While most of us already know what a sales and leaseback model is, but in this lively, wonderful and cheerful conference, I don't want you to put a stress on your head. Simply, Indigo purchased 100 aircrafts from Airbus at 50% discount. So $100 million aircraft at just 50%. And then it sold a few of the aircrafts to BOC Aviation at $55 million, which means a profit of $5 million. CS, good with numbers, right? Just look at the strategy, guys. While other competitors were finding it difficult to earn profit even in their core airlines business, Indigo earned a profit by just buying and selling the aircrafts. And I know you might be thinking, yeah, this model would have been adopted by other competitors as well. Right. Well, the fun fact is, even Kingfisher adopted the same sales and leaseback model with Airbus, but even then, Kingfisher failed miserably and Indigo succeeded in the exact same time, in the exact same market. The question is, why did this happen? So, Kingfisher wanted to give this luxurious 2-hour flight to their customers with food and entertainment, whereas Indigo decided to eliminate all these premiums and just offered which was absolutely necessary for the customers, which is obviously a seat and a little bit of legroom. It followed 100% economy class policy. So from now, whenever you board an Indigo flight and complain about those hard leather crumbled seats and less legroom, you know it all adds to its success. Again, Kingfisher opted for something called as point-to-point model of operation to reduce the travel time, whereas Indigo opted for hub-and-spoke model of operation. Someone from there was like, "Bhai, mujhe samajh nahi aa raha, dhang se samjha." Let me explain. In Kingfisher's point-to-point model of operation, you need a separate aircraft for each separate route, whereas Indigo hub-and-spoke model of operation, you choose a central hub, take your passengers to that hub in an aircraft, and then take the passengers to their desired location in another aircraft. So this hub-and-spoke model of operation has some obvious benefits. You need very less planes. The planes are more occupied because you are serving the same number of customers, but with less flights. And obviously, if you want to expand your network, you just have to add another spoke and a flight to it, and that's it. We all know that big moves will set you apart from your competitor, but small efforts will help you to maintain them. So let's look at what smart efforts that Indigo made to stay at the top. Standardization. So Indigo aircrafts are all same model, Airbus 320 or 321, which means no frequent employee trainings and employees can serve anywhere in the industry. Another question, have you ever wondered why Indigo only have air hostess and not air host? वैसे आपके चेहरों की मुस्कुराहट बता रही है कि आप बहुत खुश हो इससे और आपको इसका आंसर नहीं चाहिए. But do you know that in India, females weighs 10 kgs less than men? Yes. Now you got your answer. हाँ, dieting कर लेते हैं इसलिए. So 5 air hostess, then air host will reduce the flight weight by 50 kgs, and which leads to less fuel usage and savings of crores in a year. That's Indigo for you, my dear friends. If you have noticed that Indigo doesn't have a frequent flyer program. Why? To save costs on running the program. And instead of price reductions for only loyal customers, it offered price reductions for everyone and eventually made everyone loyal. Consistent leadership. Mr. Aditya Ghosh led Indigo for 10 long years from 2008 2018, while competitors faced frequent ownership changes. Look at the success graph of Indigo. Just follow that blue dotted line from negative to way up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Well, it was not part of my speech, but yeah. So Indigo started its operations in 2006 and faced a recession in 2008. But still, it's the #1 airline in India because it believed that when everything seems to be going against you, remember the airplane takes off against the wind and not with it. And this was Indigo's takeoff towards success. यानी इंडिगो के साथ अब आसमान की ऊंचाइयों को छूने के लिए तैयार हो जाएं and sing along with me. आज मैं ऊपर, आसमान नीचे, इंडिगो आगे, जमाना है पीछे. आभार.